Testing cheap projectors, day 2. I just got this projector from Medion. It's a LED HD projector, supposedly. This thing was only 109 bucks. Let's pop this thing open. What do we got? This one comes in a nice case, looks like. Let's go ahead and flip it over. Let's open it. Pop it open. What do we got here? We have the cord, HDMI looks like. We have the remote with the batteries. A lot of remotes don't come with the batteries. We have a cable that connects this whole thing into the wall plug. And the projector itself. Looks like that's a manual on top. Let me pop this thing open. Okay, it's plastic. The front kind of feels like a carbon fiber. It is not too heavy, but it does have a little bit of weight to it. Oh, this better be good. Just to show you what it comes with, these are all the attachments and buttons. And then in the back, and then you have the buttons right on top, and then you have the ways for you to adjust your focus and your keystone. In the front, obviously, this is where the lens is. Let's go set this thing up and test the footage. By the way, I forgot. On the bottom, there was one more cord that I forgot to mention because I fell in. Just looking at this manual here, this thing is like super detailed with everything that's super easy to understand. We're gonna start us off with the power source cord. Just simply drop this down. Just simply connect this with this, and there you have it. The power cord plugs in here. There you have it. Let's pop open this remote. Plug in the batteries in here. Plus. I think this cord that I showed you guys earlier is what allows you to stream from your phone. This goes into the projector and this goes into your iPhone. For the test, I'm gonna be using one of my guest bedrooms because there is available space here on this wall. But first we need to close the window lights so the wall looks a little bit darker. I think this is the darkest this is gonna get. Let's plug this in. Let's go take off the lid. Press the start. It turned on. All right, interesting. Right out of the box, this is what it looks like. Let me adjust the focus a little here. So this is blurry and this makes it more, wow, look at that. This thing is HD. Let's go look at the keyframe adjustment here. Make it look like that. All right. I need to move this backwards a little bit because when you move it backwards, the screen in the front expands more. You see that? But this cord is definitely too short. You're gonna need to get some kind of an expansion cable for this so that way you can comfortably move around. I'm gonna use my other phone. Let's plug this in and let's plug it into one of the HDMI ports here. We're gonna try to stream something.
You can't live without me.
So it's connected. It's got its own speaker system in there. That's interesting. But I just don't see the footage yet on the wall. I'm gonna use the remote to switch to, I think that's a HDMI 1. There you go. Yep.
With Whoop, she'll be able to try.
Desert Institute. No Charles is screwing us up today, so if you're looking to get your start in gunsmithing, they are the people's go-to.
Here it's mirroring my screen. I just can't figure out how I can turn it. Maybe I need to go into the YouTube app. 1 second. Since I couldn't get my phone to show in a 16:9 resolution, they recommended me to download this app. So that's exactly what I did, and we'll see if this solves a problem. So that this app is telling me that when I click anything in here, please connect with the device. Like there is nothing much that I can see on here. Like I can even turn this on. See, please connect with the device. I am connected to the device, but for some reason it's not picking it up. I'm gonna try to connect it to my laptop, see if that works. I brought the HDMI cable that this thing came with. plug it into the first port here. I have a HDMI extender. I'm gonna plug this in here. And I'm gonna plug this into my Mac. Right here. Let's try this out. Wow, that's showing my entire screen. Let's go ahead and press something. This is the recent video that I did.
This is the wallet I'm currently pretty big and heavy.
So sound is not coming from this.
Even though it's a leather, I think it's getting out of
But
date.
let's make it full screen.
I've also used something like this, but I didn't really enjoy this one.
Okay, so
but
when you
this
make
one's
it
not
full
all
screen, it
beat up
shows.
and kind of outdated.
I'm gonna turn off the sound here. So it looks like it's streaming the laptop with no problems with everything. And as you can see, the footage looks really nice. I would say that's a pretty good quality right there being streamed over there. What happens if I go to the settings and say, we change the temperature to warm? Oh, wow. That actually makes it even better. So the medium is like in the middle, cold is a little darker. The warm looks super warm. I don't know which one I like. Actually, I like, you know what? Warm actually looks pretty good, but I'll stick with the way it came with the factory. Laptop works fine. I'm gonna just give this a shot one more time with the phone, see if this works, but I just can't get the phone to sync up with this thing. See, look at this. I can get this to show up. And then if I even press this, okay, look, that works. It's playing my video from my camera roll. Let me test this out with a YouTube again one more time.
It'll get pushed in this chambered. It will chamber that.
So for some reason, when I do it on YouTube, and then when I open it in a full mode, it doesn't work. Let me just try Reddit. Maybe we can find some video here. All right, let's see this. And then let me flip it over. Wow. Look at this. So other apps are working, but for some reason YouTube is having a tough time. Look, you guys saw everything. This projector is pretty HD for the price. Only thing is, it slacks on a phone connectivity. On iPhone 14 Pro Max, I couldn't get it to work, but it works perfectly fine on iPhone 12 Pro Max. I'm pretty sure the company that made this projector is watching this video because this video is gonna be ranking for their name. Please look into this issue. Other than that, I think it's totally worth the price. The quality is incredible, and if you're going to plug in an external speaker with an aux, you're gonna be boom.